The state of Florida is bracing for what experts are calling a potential storm of the century, as Hurricane Milton barrels towards its western coast. With landfall projected within the next 48 hours, fear and uncertainty grip communities in the storm's path. Millions are on high alert, anxiously watching weather reports and preparing for the worst. The storm's rapid intensification and unpredictable trajectory have only heightened concerns, leaving residents to grapple with the looming threat. Hurricane Milton, currently a Category 4 hurricane, has already left a trail of destruction in its wake. The storm first formed in the Atlantic, rapidly gaining strength as it moved westward. Warm ocean waters and favorable atmospheric conditions have fueled Milton's growth, transforming it into a meteorological powerhouse. Coastal communities, many still recovering from previous hurricanes, now face the daunting prospect of another devastating blow. Hurricane Milton is no ordinary storm. It is a monstrous weather system, packing winds exceeding 150 miles per hour and carrying the threat of catastrophic storm surge. Meteorologists warn of potential rainfall exceeding 20 inches, raising concerns of widespread flooding. The storm's massive size, spanning hundreds of miles, means its impact will be felt far beyond its immediate landfall location. The storm's current projected path places a significant portion of Florida's western coastline directly in its crosshairs. This region, home to millions of residents, is particularly vulnerable to storm surge due to its low-lying geography and dense population. The potential for widespread damage is immense, with experts warning of a storm surge that could reach up to 15 feet in some areas. As Hurricane Milton approaches, officials are sounding the alarm, urging residents to take the threat seriously and act swiftly. Mandatory evacuation orders are in effect for low-lying coastal areas, prompting a mass exodus inland. Emergency shelters are opening their doors, offering refuge to those fleeing the storm's wrath. The message from officials is clear: this is not a time for complacency. Residents in the storm's path are urged to finalize their preparations, secure their homes, and heed all evacuation orders. Those remaining in evacuation zones are advised to gather essential supplies, identify safe rooms within their homes, and stay informed about the storm's progress. Section 4. A nation responds: FEMA and government efforts. Recognizing the severity of the situation, the federal government is mobilizing resources to assist Florida in its time of need. The Federal Emergency Management Agency, or FEMA, is deploying teams and supplies to the region, preparing to provide aid and support in the aftermath of the storm. Governor DeSantis has declared a state of emergency for the entire state of Florida, activating the National Guard and mobilizing state resources to assist with evacuation and response efforts. Utility companies are staging crews and equipment, bracing for the potential for widespread power outages. Hospitals are implementing emergency protocols, preparing for a surge in patients and potential disruptions in services. Section 5. Battling the storm and disinformation. As the storm approaches, so too does another threat: misinformation. False reports and rumors, spread through social media and word of mouth, are creating confusion and potentially putting lives at risk. Authorities are urging the public to rely solely on official sources of information, such as the National Weather Service and local emergency management agencies. The spread of misinformation during a natural disaster can have devastating consequences. It can lead to panic, hinder evacuation efforts, and delay crucial aid. It is imperative that individuals rely on verified information from trusted sources and avoid sharing unconfirmed reports. Sharing accurate information can help save lives and minimize the storm's impact. Section 6. Facing the unknown, the uncertain future. As Hurricane Milton continues its westward trek, a sense of uncertainty hangs heavy in the air. The storm's ultimate impact remains to be seen, but one thing is certain: Florida faces a formidable challenge in the hours and days to come. Despite the tireless efforts of forecasters, the exact track and intensity of the storm at landfall remains somewhat unpredictable. This uncertainty underscores the need for preparedness and vigilance. The coming days will be a test of resilience, a testament to the human spirit's ability to confront and overcome adversity.